Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. In today's recipe, I'm going to show you how to make the Rajma Galouti Kebab. Galouti kebabs are most often made with meat like lamb and few other meats combined and spiced with some cashew nuts, rose water, saffron and a few other spices. I'm going to show you a vegetarian version today using the similar ingredients but rajma, paneer and potatoes. So without wasting any time, let's dive right in and learn how to make this delicious kebab. Now to begin making the Rajma Galouti kebabs, I have a few ingredients ready with me. I'm going to be grinding them to make a coarse paste. That's mint, cashew nuts, ginger garlic, green chilies and the rajma. So into my processor, I'm going to add in the mint leaves, lots of them, it adds a lot of flavor. And add in the cashew nuts, the green chilies, ginger, and garlic, and the cooked rajma. And make sure that the rajma is cooked through completely and you have drained the water of the rajma as well. You don't want it to be fully moist. It has to be soft and mushy. Gonna cover and pulse it until it forms like a semi-coarse paste. And that's it. This is the consistency that we want of the rajma. Notice there are a few chunks of the rajma pieces and a few chunks of the cashew nut pieces. This is exactly what we want. We don't want it to be very smooth. Our next step is to combine all the remaining ingredients to make the kebab dough. I'm going to move these away. Now to make the kebab dough, I'm going to add in the ground rajma along with the mint and green chili, garlic and cashew nuts into a large mixing bowl. I have some boiled potatoes. Potatoes act as a binder for the kebabs. I'm going to add the potatoes in. And of course, paneer, which actually gives a melt in the mouth flavor. That's called galouti. And now coming for the important spices. Some rose water. You can also add fresh rose leaves. That adds great flavor too. I'm going to sprinkle some saffron. Cardamom powder. 3 to 4 cloves of pods of cardamom that I've pounded and made into powder. Some garam masala powder. And finally chaat masala powder. A very important ingredient for kebab. And last but not the least is the caramelized onions, which I caramelized it earlier this morning. And you can see the video link of how to caramelize onions. Caramelized onions adds a delicious flavor and softness to the kebab as well. So I'm going to use my fingers and get the onions into the kebab mixture. Now using your fingers, mash all the ingredients together to make a nice smooth dough of the kebab. Once you have combined all the ingredients, make sure to give it a taste. You can add some red chili powder, some salt or more chaat masala powder. I noticed that I didn't add any salt because the rajma that I had cooked had some salt in it. The paneer had some salt in it and the chaat masala had salt in it. So do give it a taste and then add in some more salt if that's required. That's it. Now we'll be ready to shape the kebabs and cook them in our pan. Now to begin shaping the kebabs, you can do it two ways. If you're going to be grilling it in a charcoal grill, then you might want to put it in a skewer, shape it into fingers. Or if you're going to be cooking it in a pan, you can shape it in discs. I'm going to show you both the methods. So take a good portion of the kebab so it fits into the palm of your hand completely. And make it into a cylinder, roll it. Once you have a good cylinder shape, insert the skewer into the cylinder. And press it in. Press roll so that the kebabs hold itself onto the skewer. So we'll do another one and so we'll have 2 in a skewer. And once you have your grill ready, charcoal grill ready, you can actually drizzle some oil and cook it on your grill until it gets nice and browned. And one more, insert it into the skewer and press it in. Hold the other one so it doesn't fall away. And that's it. The Rajma Galouti kebabs can be grilled on your grill. And if you're going to be grilling it in a pan, I'm going to be shaping them into discs. Make sure that they are a little more thicker and so that they don't flatten out when we put them on a pan. So that's it, just like that. So there are no cracks. You pinch and hold the edges. And you shape all the kebabs a similar way. And the next step is to grill them in the pan. To begin making the Galouti kebabs, I've preheated and greased my pan with some oil. I'm going to add in a little more oil and spread it around. Once the pan is hot, I'm going to add in the kebabs into the pan. We'll drizzle some more oil on the top. And we'll cook the kebabs by flipping them over and out until it gets browned and roasted on all sides. Notice that after about 7 to 10 minutes, the kebabs have been evenly browned on both the sides. And that's it, and your kebabs are actually now ready. You can scoop it into a platter and serve it with some green chutney, some lemon, and some onions as an appetizer for your parties. I hope you enjoyed watching the recipe of how to make the Rajma Galouti kebabs. It's simple, it's tasty, it's full of flavor and packed with nuts and spices. And the rose water actually adds to the twist. Do give it a try and share your feedback in the comments below. Until then, until next time, happy cooking and healthy eating.